Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to can some pickles. First thing, sanitize those jars. We got hot water, soap, and a little bit of bleach. We're just going to wash them, clean them, let them dry. Next thing you need, of course, is some pickles, fresh out of the garden. You're going to need you some vinegar and some canning salt. This is what we're working with today. So let's get started. Alright, so the next step after you've got everything clean and sanitized and letting it dry, all your utensils need to be clean and sanitized, even your surfaces. I just use bleach and hot water and some soap. You do what works best for you. For the surfaces, I just used a Lysol. We're going to get started chopping. So I just do mine in like the sandwich chip style. But if you like it long ways, you do it your way. You make your pickles the way you want them. But this is how we're going to chop ours. And that's about how we're going to do them. Alright, let's get started, guys. Alright, in order to make the dill pickles, instead of the bread and butter, we're just going to take our cucumbers and chop them up. And this is a little bit different process. Once you get these chopped up into your little quarter rounds here, fill up your bowl, you're going to put them in a vinegar brine and go ahead and put them in the water bath. So let's get started. Just for reference, these are about the size of my cucumbers I'm using. I'm doing about 4 for each jar, like each set that I make. Alright guys, so here we go. We're ready to pack our jars. You need your sterilized, clean, warm jars. Then you're going to get you a head of garlic. You're just going to chop it up into some small pieces. I'm going to put a piece or two in each one of my 12. I got 12 jars here I'm going to can right now. That's what we're starting with. We're just going to put a little bit of garlic in each one of them. Once we have them all filled with garlic, we're going to add in the other spices, the dill. I got a little bit of dill seed. There's no like perfect remedy here. Just a little bit in each one of our jars, just a little here and there. Right. Once you have all the dill in your jars, the dill seed, I have some freeze-dried dill leaves here. So we're going to take that. We're going to put just a little bit. I don't put a lot, just enough. Probably about a teaspoon. That's what I'm going to add it up to in each jar. Okay, once you've got all the dill in there, you're going to put in some of the pickling spices. And I'm not going to put a lot of that in mine. I prefer the vinegar and dill, but maybe this much in each little jar. Just enough to give them a little something. Now, if you don't want very strong tasting pickles, you might want to leave this out and just go with the dill and vinegar, and they make just a good pickle too. This just gives them that little homemade taste I prefer. All right. Now, once you get your jars all packed up, everything in there, here we go. Got all 12 of them like that. We're going to get the brine in now. Okay, so once you've got all those spices and things in there, we are going to pack these jars. And we do not want, we want to put the pickles in, but we want to give it what's called a headspace, and it's about right here. We don't want to go up above this rim because we need room for the water, and we want some room to get the air bubbles out for it to cook real good. So once you have all those packed and your brine is good and boiled, you want it bubbling and boiling when you put it in. We'll get it done. Okay, so we've got them packed. We've got the lids and the rims ready to go. Now you want these to be not bent and preferably new, but your lids have to be new. You have to use new lids every time you can. Make sure there's no damage on that around it or that it's not bent. And then we're going to get started. Make sure your brine is bubbling and boiling. You want it to be good and hot. And then you're going to take and pour it in. Okay, once your brine is at a rolling boil like this, you're going to get you a dipper, some kind of something. You're going to just fill up your jars. Here we go. This is how we got our setup. I've already got the lids and I got a paper towel. I'm going to take this off the heat. Now, just take your dipper. And fill your jar. Now, you're going to fill it until it's about that much. You want some room in the jar. We're going to do that to all 12 of these. I'll be right back. Okay, once you got your jars all packed and you've left yourself some headspace in the jars, you're going to take you a clean, I'll take a napkin, you can take a cloth. You have to clean around the entire edge and the rim. Take off any sediment or liquid that's left from the brine. And once you've done that, you're going to place your lid in your pan. You're going to seal it on really tight, and you're going to tighten it up as tight as you can with your hand. It doesn't have to be extreme. And you're going to do that to all 12 of these. I'll be right back. Okay, so once your cans have been going for 15 minutes, you pull them out of your hot water bath. And you're going to put down you a towel. I've got me one over here. We're just going to set them here on this towel and let them cool. And as they cool, you're going to start hearing little pings. That means that your jars are sealing. I'll be back when one does it for you. Okay guys, now you just wait for them to seal. You'll hear the pings. I hope you enjoy your pickles. Thanks for watching. Bye guys. See you next time.